Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Rachakodash, and double honors to all your apostles, the great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful members of the elect, the Bechariah, the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to get delivered in these last times and to be the ruling governing body of the nation, Yashala. And as you can see, time lapse ring of fire forms during solar eclipse at Easter Island. Also, you can find this. It was going through Chile, okay, as well. So it says the moon blotted out most of the sun across the Pacific Ocean, giving just a few specks of land. An impressive annular ring of fire eclipse only Easter Island and a small area near the southern tip of Chile and Argentina witnessed the annular eclipse lasting just a minute. So these are signs in the heavens. Okay, and what do you know? This happened around the same time when the port strike was happening, and I guess they've resolved that issue. Okay, now you have Amazon going on strike as well. I heard in support of the port strikers over there on the East Coast. All right. So a lot of things are happening. Regional war in the Middle East, so-called Middle East, West Asia, Israel and Lebanon, and now recently Iran just entered this regional war, sending rockets to Israel. Okay. So all this is happening around the same time, and these are definitely signs of the heavens. Okay. Definitely signs in the heavens. Oops,
being in the habitable zone, so I feel like the proportions of the moon to the sun and the distance of it.
October the 2nd of this year, we're going to have an eclipse. It is an annular eclipse, which means the moon is just not quite big.
Yeah, so let me get a scripture in. I had to recently get a new phone, so I had to download everything again. But let's get the book of Luke, chapter 21. Bear me for 1 second. Okay, what scripture was that? Salakia. Okay, 25. Okay, the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. And that's what we're seeing currently. There's different riots happening, all right, whether they lasted for a day or a month, but there's been riots all over the world since it really skyrocketed in 2020, and ever since it's been riots happening in different parts of the world. Some are not even televised. Some you gotta just do your research, or unless you live in that particular area, you will know about it. Okay? People are being distressed, because of tyrannical rule of these different governments, and ultimately because of Esau Edom, who's currently ruling this place, the chief house of Amalek, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. They're bringing distress on the nations, the different people upon this planet, especially towards us Israelites. Okay? They're bringing distress upon us through the food, the media, the pharmaceuticals, the drugs that they sell. And it says, what perplexity, confusion, the sea and the waves roaring. Right. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Right. And what's going to come, you know? Yahweh Shai, but before that, the nuclear missiles. That's how the heavens will shake, from the nuclear missiles. And it's going to mainly target here in America. Okay? Parts of, the Middle East will be nuked as well. Okay? Because that land has to be cleansed. Israel, that land has to be cleansed, but America will get total annihilation. So as you can see, we're in those times as signs of this heavens, nations in distress. And what did it say after? The heavens will be shaken, nuclear missiles, all right? Because World War III will happen. But first it has to be the chip, the mark of the beast. And then soon after that, Yahweh Shah returning, and delivering the elect from throughout the four corners of the earth. You see? And I've been having crazy dreams these past few days of World War III, the mark of the beast. All right, I won't get too much into detail, but it was centered around those things. All right. So a lot of things are happening. That's another prophecy, how young men shall have visions, and roughly paraphrasing it. All right, actually, let me see if I can get that. All right. Oh, that's not it. Believe it's bad. I should have. Here it is, Joel chapter 2, verse. Okay. I'll just go to the actual. Go to map. I got it. The other side. This is actual Jake Band 2 playing. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I believe the singer is Gad. Let's go to Joel chapter 2. Verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. Right. So that's happening. People were having visions and dreams of the end times. My sister, she was telling me she was having dreams, And a lot of things are happening. I remember having dreams ever since I was little. I remember having a dream of the moon turning red when I was little. That was a prophetic dream right there. All right, you see these blood moons, these blood moons happening. They were happening like back to back, recently. So a lot of things are happening, man. Why? Because we're at the end. Yahweh Shai is about to come, and establish His kingdom. All right. So it's not the end of the world, just the end of a kingdom, which will be a beautiful paradise upon this earth. Once Yahweh Shai returns and establishes His kingdom. All right. This earth will eventually be a paradise once again, forever. And the Israelites will be on top. And the Israelites consist of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those also who may look like other nations, but your lineage through your father goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which makes you an Israelite by bloodline. So it doesn't matter about the physical look. It's all about the spiritual. Okay? You see? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right? Giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor, some other apostles, great millstone, and peace and citation. So hopefully members elect. With that, shalom.